What is good, Ninja? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today we've got some great information for you guys, some potentially massive sales for Super Mario Odyssey, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Nintendo.com has listed Elliotts Quest for October 19th as far as its release. Now, Elliot can't die, but he's still running out of time. In Elliotts Quest, the victim of a rare curse must find a cure before he's transformed into a demon. After Elliot's wife disappears, he falls sick and attempts to take his own life, only to discover that he can't die. Plagued by nightmares and growing weaker by the day, Elliot seeks out a local sage who tells him that he's the victim of a rare curse. A demon called Satar is slowly consuming Elliot's vitality. If Elliot can't find a cure to the curse before it's too late, he will soon become a Satar. His only hope is to ask for the help of one of the island's guardians who have kept the Satar from taking over Ureli. I might have said that wrong. Explore a vibrant world filled with hidden secrets and mysterious guardians that can help cure Elliot's curse of immortality. Throughout this adventure, you'll collect countless abilities and spells, quest through 5 dungeons, and defeat 16 unique bosses along your way to unlocking multiple endings. So this game, Elliotts Quest, actually released on the Wii U, and I'm pretty sure it's on a variety of other platforms as well. And based on what I've heard from the feedback from players is that it's a pretty solid game. Indie title, of course, got the retro style graphics. Kind of reminds me of Kid Icarus for some reason. I'm not sure. I bet it's based on the same Greek mythology stuff here and there. But having more games on the Nintendo Switch is definitely not a bad thing. Maybe it's not the biggest game out there or even the best indie title, but it's still cool to have another game coming to the Switch. October 19th, as far as that week, next week is actually looking pretty good for the Nintendo Switch. There are quite a number of games launching, headed off by, of course, Fire Emblem Warriors that will be launching next Friday. So yeah, man, a lot of stuff coming out, a lot of great games being optimized, being put out there for the Nintendo Switch. What do you guys think about Elliotts Quest? And for the people who've played it before, is this worth double dipping? Or if you haven't played it, is it worth picking up on the Nintendo Switch? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here, NBA 2K18 patch update number 4 notes, and I think that this is live when it comes to the Nintendo Switch. Now, this is actually great information because there are a lot of great fixes across the board. We're going to go over each topic and then I'll list a thing or two based on each one of those. So here are some of the general fixes. The Classic Edition uniforms for the Bucks, Hornets, Lakers, and Suns have been added to the game. Look for these to be released in the next roster update. 5 new shoes have been added to the game. The Big Baller brand Zo2's Prime, Jordan CP3, XAE, Jordan Superfly 2017, and a lot more. Plus, there's some improvements to the cap/lab user interface. On top of that, player names are no longer cut off in the uniform editor when creating a uniform. And let's move on to the next thing when it comes to gameplay, because that's very important. So the number of left ankle injuries should now be greatly reduced during user-player game. People in their left ankles just keep on rolling them ankles. Added variety to the types of injuries that can occur in game. Attempting icon passing while posting up will no longer disengage you from the post. More responsive triple threat moves when crowded by a defender. Fixing a dribbling issue that would cause escape crosses and hesitations to sometimes face sideways. Made catching passes in the corner more reliable. Made some improvements to the screen system to improve reliability and user control, and a bunch of other things, guys. There's a ton of different gameplay improvements. And they also fixed up some stuff in My Career. The on-court shoes are now free for the given shoe company your My Player has a contract with. Updated My Court murals for Thunder, Bulls, Pelicans, Mavericks, Nuggets, and Rockets. And support for subtitles has been added to the on-court interviews following a played NBA game. Plus, there's more with VC balance and other things as well. There's also some fixes to the neighborhood/playground. A new player edition NBA Nike jersey and more have been added to the NBA store. Wade, Carmelo, Isaiah Thomas, D. Rose, Klay Thompson, D. Green, Andrew Wiggins, and B. Ingram as well. A number of performance and stability improvements for the Ruffles event. Controller settings now apply to My Playground games. Plus, there's a bunch of fixes to Pro AM, My Team, My GM/My League, and a lot of other stuff with that. So make sure you check out the link in the description below to get the full update as far as NBA 2K18 on the Nintendo Switch, the patch notes there, and it's interesting to see the type of effort that they're putting into this. Now, the only thing that I would say to them, because right now I don't think that there still is like a friend lobby for NBA 2K18, so I'm wondering when that's going to roll out on the Nintendo Switch as far as getting that fixed. When it comes to everything else, I think the 2K series, they've been spot on with their updates. They've been really good with supporting Nintendo Switch fans. The game is pretty much all there. Nintendo Switch fans can enjoy the game as far as all the content. Yes, there is a reduction as far as frame rate in addition to resolution, but overall the game still looks good. And like that one video online, you can play it while you're in class, whereas you can't do that with the PS4 and Xbox One unless you're looking to get kicked out of class because you need a TV. You're not going to lug all that stuff there. So there's definitely some benefits, especially when you're looking at it side by side, to picking up the Nintendo Switch version when you get all of the support. They just need to fix up that one little thing with the friend lobbies, man, and I think we're going to be all good when it comes to NBA 2K18. Now, I still haven't picked up the game myself, and I don't think I'm going to. I find basketball games weird, but it's cool that they are having some good support for the Nintendo Switch when it comes to NBA 2K18, because NBA Playgrounds, which is my favorite basketball type of game out there, that has not been supported very well on the Nintendo Switch at all. There has not been a ton of updates, and then they've always been delayed and lagged on it. It's just, man, and now they're not even like responding. At least from what I've seen, they're barely even responding to people asking about like the Switch content when it comes to new updates. So it is what it is, man. So if you could pick between the two, I would definitely pick NBA 2K18 at this point, because NBA Playgrounds, man, they're kind of tripping when it comes to that front on updating the Nintendo Switch version. So what do you guys think about this update, and how are you enjoying NBA 2K18 if you've played it? Because it's been in the top 20 eShop charts for a while, and the physical edition's coming out pretty soon here. So what do you guys think about this game? Are you enjoying it? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here, we've got some big sales potential for Super Mario Odyssey on the Nintendo Switch. Now, we all knew this game was going to sell well, right? Obviously, it's going to do very well. However, this might be the fastest selling Super Mario game out there when it's all said and done, because there are massive sales on Amazon.com. Now, Amazon has two different sales charts that you can look at, and we're talking about Amazon US here. So in Amazon US, you can look at the daily video game sales, and it's all based as far as pre-orders and actual registered sales. So anytime someone pre-orders the game and Amazon, you don't have to put the money down, you can just pre-order it, but it still registers as a sale. Now, Super Mario Odyssey is #1 at this point, and we still got a couple weeks to go before launch. So it's already #1, beating out all the PSN cards, beating out South Park, beating out Gran Turismo. Mass Effect made a comeback into the top 20 because it's $11 at this point. It's beating out a lot of different games here. Madden, all the stuff that came out. Destiny is gone. A lot of these other big games absolutely gone from the charts. Super Mario Odyssey is still there, and actually The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is sitting pretty nice at 17, even after all these months that have went by, at a cool $56.99, actually being higher than Madden NFL 18 that pretty much just launched. That's $49.99 at this point, so I can just tell you the value of that game. But Super Mario Odyssey is #1 on there. But I think the bigger thing, that's not like a huge surprise. Obviously, we're getting close to the launch, so that's not a huge surprise. But the biggest thing, as far as the news, where it comes from, is that Super Mario Odyssey is the 11th best-selling game of 2017. Hold up, guys. The 11th best-selling game of 2017. That means it is outsold so far. The registered pre-orders are higher or pretty close to so many other games out there that have actually already been out. That is absolutely insane. I have not seen any game do that. I think like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe kind of pushed a few games, but to have Super Mario Odyssey before it's even released be one of the 2017's best sellers, to me that goes to show that there are an astronomical amount of pre-orders when it comes to Amazon. There are a lot for it to be in the top 20 before it's even launched. So expect this game, like we were doing like predictions as far as how much is Super Mario Odyssey going to sell. Now after seeing this and seeing how close it is, because it's right behind Horizon Zero Dawn, and Horizon Zero Dawn's been one of the best selling games on Amazon, and like I said, we still got a couple more weeks. It's probably going to pass it up and easily get into the top 10 range here. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best selling game of this year as far as Amazon goes, and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is right behind it at 5. I fully expect Super Mario Odyssey to be right there somewhere in that mix. 6, and the Nintendo Switch is the best-selling system so far of 2017 at 6th place there. So I fully expect Super Mario Odyssey to jump up into there. We could be seeing sales of 3 million units like the first week, since it's a worldwide launch in a couple of weeks here, man. It's going to be pretty awesome to see how it does, and obviously that's going to help push Nintendo Switch sales. We're seeing that right here. So what do you guys think about this as far as Super Mario Odyssey sales on Amazon? Are you shocked that it's already this highest selling? As far as the best sellers 2017, it's already up there with some of these other games that have already been out for a while. How do you guys feel about that? And are you guys hyped for Super Mario Odyssey on the Nintendo Switch? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon page. Pledge any tier, be entered in to win some awesome prizes. Plus, we have Discord voice chat and prize eShop tournaments. Also, make sure you check out our brand new YouTube live gaming page and consider sponsoring PlayerEssence. When you do so, it works just like Twitch, to where you can earn emotes for the chats. Plus, you get entered into my friends list to participate in tournaments. So check out the link in the description below and consider sponsoring PlayerEssence right here on YouTube Gaming Live. Also, make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.